What is up guys, Delboy here. So interesting news coming out of the heavyweight division. The WBC have ordered a WBC interim title fight between Dillian Whyte and Dominic Breazeale. These two guys are obviously the number 1 and number 2 contenders within the WBC, and because the WBC have ordered a rematch between Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, they've also ordered this interim title fight between Dominic Breazeale and Dillian Whyte. So essentially the winner of this interim title fight should fight the winner of Wilder versus Fury. And when you actually, take a step back and look at this situation, the WBC have played this very well. The first fight between Fury and Wilder was a controversial draw, so they can order that again. And in the meantime, they order an interim title fight. That means 2 different sanctioning fees. So the WBC are rolling in it. Sanctioning fees for 2 high-profile fights will go down a treat. You know what James Toney said about the WBC, don't you? But anyway, I digress. Regardless of that, Dominic Breazeale versus Dillian Whyte. I actually like the fight. I think it's a good fight. I think it makes a lot of sense for both fighters. Dominic Breazeale has been after a big payday for quite some time, and he's not going to get a shot at the title anytime soon. So the Dillian Whyte fight makes a lot of sense for him. And as for Dillian Whyte, he's not getting that Joshua fight, so why not take this fight with Breazeale, which would be a good payday, and also get yourself in a position to fight for the WBC heavyweight title. Potentially you've got a mega fight with either Fury or Wilder. And Dillian Whyte has expressed interest in fighting Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, so I'm sure he will fight either guy. And actually, I've got to say, I'd say about 18 months ago, a lot of people were talking about Dillian Whyte versus Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder fanboys didn't want it, but that's a fight I've always been interested in. If Wilder is to beat Fury, I would be very interested in Wilder versus Dillian Whyte. Should the Joshua fight not happen, I honestly believe Dillian Whyte could give Deontay Wilder a lot of problems, and potentially, who knows, he could land that perfect left hook and knock Deontay Wilder out. And when that fight was originally talked about a little while ago, I was kind of unsure why people were kind of talking down on that potential fight. People make out like Deontay Wilder is this guy who's never shown any flaws in the ring, and that Dillian Whyte would get knocked out in 2 or 3 rounds. That's not how I see this fight, When you're getting check left hooked by Eric Molina, a part-time boxer, and you're doing the stanky leg, you best believe Dillian Whyte has a chance. Dillian Whyte has a lovely counter left hook, and if Deontay falls short with one of those right hands and Dillian connects, Dillian can knock out Deontay Wilder, you best believe that. He has enough power to do so. Lesser fighters have hurt Deontay Wilder. Lesser fighters have given Deontay Wilder problems. So let's not act like Deontay Wilder is this unbeatable fighter who is going to destroy Dillian Whyte in a round or 2. I don't see that as the case. And as for Fury, again, according to Dillian Whyte, when he sparred Tyson Fury, he gave Fury the business and knocked him down a few times. And that's something, Tyson Fury's never denied. Maybe Dillian Whyte knows something we don't about Tyson Fury. Maybe he's got the key to beat him. Who knows, man? I doubt it. I think Fury's a much harder style matchup than Deontay Wilder. But it's a good fight. Dillian Whyte is still a top 5, top 6 heavyweight. And if he fights the winner, I've got no problem with that whatsoever. Obviously, I would rather the winner of Fury Wilder fight Joshua. But, if they had to fight Dillian Whyte, I would have no problem with that whatsoever. And I'm sure you can tell by the way I'm talking, I do expect Dillian Whyte to beat Dominic Breazeale should they fight. I think Breazeale will be tough. He will have his moments. He will be dangerous because he carries power and he has a ton of heart and determination. But to me, Dillian Whyte is more skilled. He's fought better competition, and I think Dillian Whyte has shown a lot of improvements in recent years, whereas Dominic Breazeale, to me, is the same guy who fought Anthony Joshua a while back. In fact, in Breazeale's last fight against Carlos Negron, I wasn't that impressed. So to me, should they fight, Dillian Whyte should beat Dominic Breazeale. But that's just my opinion. Share your thoughts below on this potential matchup. Do you want to see these two fight? Share your thoughts below. Peace.